Integration Sweden is an organization, I'm a co-founder, that's existed since 2010. I started this organization because I felt that I was lost when I came to Sweden. I was a high educated person. I came originally from Brazil, and I felt that I needed some guidance, I needed some network, I needed contact with right people. And so I found two other people and we started this organization. And we've been working with counseling, we've been working with research and with mentoring since then. Today we have a research project called Bottom-Up Integration. It's a project where we are both researching and we are also offering transformation alternative for participants that want to take part in this part of the project, where we are offering sessions where we are coaching them, where we're using like mentoring techniques, hypnosis, hypnoanalysis, and other techniques that we are testing and seeing if there is a chance for them to change and to transform their integration process, getting closer to their goals and dreams and closer to the labor market. Tell us about how you came to Sweden.
How I came to Sweden, I came illegally. I'm an illegal immigrant in Sweden.
Actually, it happened more than a year ago when we, with my husband, decided to live together. And that's how I moved to reunificate with my husband.
I moved to Sweden when I finished my master's degree in England to come and join my family in Sweden. And since then, I have been trying to better myself in terms of learning Swedish and also increasing the opportunity to get to get my dream job.
Did you experience any difficulties when you came to Sweden?
When I came to Sweden, I experienced lots of difficulties. First of all, it was like I thought that it will be so easy to find a job because everybody speaks English here in Sweden, same as in Denmark, but it wasn't like that actually.
My personal challenge is to be a journalist, but here in Sweden it's very hard to be a journalist. My education career, my experience is totally different from Sweden.
Sweden have a different system to what I know in terms of like applying for a job and getting a job. For example, they say in Sweden you have to network to be able to get the job that you want or the job that to get your dream job.
Can you tell us about which kind of help you got from projects?
Well, first of all, my thoughts were messy. I was totally lost. So with Gabriela, I get some help to kind of organize what I want to do and what I actually can do.
When the very first time I talked to you, I met you, I believed before the project that my confidence level gets zero. I couldn't express myself. I couldn't talk to anyone, any stranger even. And when somebody asked me, I just answered them. After that, I just stop and be quiet in front of him or her. But today, I feel proud that I get that confidence back and I can express, I can talk to people, and I believe it will really help me in future to be in the society, to face the music.
I have benefited from the experience of Gabriela, for example, of how one networks and the places that one goes to find the information that you need to be able to network with the people that can help you get a job, for example. So I think that is a very, very useful tool where people like myself can benefit from, because you come in with a lot of knowledge or with a lot of experience, but then you actually are challenged with where to go, what should I find out Where should I find out what I need? These type of things or these type of hurdles, they keep you back. But meeting organizations like yourself, I think these are, very useful. I think lights, if you want, if you imagine you are in a tunnel and you have no lights. So this integration program is like, it's like a light that is shining along this tunnel that one can follow to get to the destination that you want to go. So in that way, I think this program is a very useful one.
The best thing was that she really learned. She guessed what should I do, because I didn't tell her the one part of my experience, but she learned it somehow from me. That means she felt me so good, and I don't know how did she do it. Yeah, so I just I wasn't sure about my ability to be independent, to run my own business, but she actually confirmed that I can do it. And she showed me how to do it, actually. Not like step by step, but we together came to the conclusion and came to the solution that it could be in my case.
Through the projects, I discuss a lot of things. My education, my career, my family problems, and after getting asylum here in Sweden, what are the challenges that I am facing? How should I came out from those challenges to be a normal person, to live a happy life? Why I came to Sweden? I came to Sweden to be safe, not only physically, especially mentally. I was very much disturbed mentally because asylum process took so long time and I was not doing anything, and I was just take food and go to sleep. That was my activity. But today there are changes in my life.
Together with Gabriela, we have like sessions whereby you have, for example, on a weekly basis, you have a target of things that you should do. So you go back and then sit down and say, okay, today I need to find out, for example, business meetings in Malmö, for example, or business meetings in Lund. So you go and find out, or potential companies that you would like to work for. So you go and make these lists and then try to actually go to these events whereby you can meet like-minded people, you can meet potential employers, you can meet people in your situation, because sometimes it helps if you know what other people have experienced when they were in your situation, and then they can give you guidance in that.
And I would like to know your recommendations about the project. What can you tell people about the project?
What I can say to someone else who is, if you like, an outsider in terms of employment in Sweden, for example, I think talking to, coming into contact with an organization like Integration Sweden, I think this is very, very vital, because on your own is very, very difficult to come across, to be able to navigate this this hurdle of trying to find your dream job or trying to be able to get a job in Sweden, because many people find themselves in the same position. So you need guidance sometimes. You need people who have been in this situation, or you need people who know how to advise you, because that is the role Gabriela played with me, because it's like they actually know, they have the experience of how to advise an individual as to how to make contacts as to how to talk to someone else in a company to get information. For example, like if you wanted to get the name of a HR manager, for example, you ring someone else in an office and ask them questions that make them tell you this, which is very important because everybody else is applying for a job in the same way. So you need to do something else that is different to be able to stand out, to be able to be noticed. So if you have the sessions like I did have with Gabriela, you can have this kind of information, you can have this kind of advice, what you do and how you go about getting the information that helps you, get noticed or get the attention that you need from a potential employer.
I recommended all my friends, those who came from Pakistan and those I knew from Afghanistan, those who became my friend here in Sweden. I recommended all of them that they should take part in this project.
I think that the people who immigrated, they need help. All kind of help is vital for them. And I think for those who found this organization, the help and the benefit from this organization does value. So I think it worth it to give that kind of help, that actually to navigate people. It's like the lighthouse for them, because they feel lost, and this kind of organization help a lot, and there are not so many in Sweden, I should say. So it should exist. This organization should exist because they help people a lot to be guided.
Yeah, we are publishing a book in this project, a handbook on mentoring, together with other organizations in Europe that we are part of. We are part of a bigger network, and we are also publishing articles in the project as part of our research. The focus of the articles and the book is about mentoring, so we are learning about participants' challenges. We're learning about migration crisis. We are learning about strategies that they use to find a job or to start a business and to get closer to the labor market, but also personal challenges. And so we are identifying these challenges and things that previous research hasn't identified before, and we are trying to develop a model, a mentoring model, together with these organizations in Europe to help other organizations or people who are interested in learning more about this topic or participants themselves to find answers and find paths to their integration into the labor market. We can offer counseling, we can offer coaching, we can offer help for people who are going through transition to different positions, transitioning their lives, in their personal lives, challenges in the personal lives, and also with courses, workshops that we can support in the development and the integration into a new environment, and also with career coaching, identifying their talents and boosting their development. You can contact us on our website www.integrationinSweden.com.